Welcome to Logic Fitness. I am Sam. I am the creator of Logic, and want to go over today why Logic exists, what's been going on the last couple of years. Logic Fitness is very different, very unique in a few different ways. One thing that's very different about what's going on with Logic is that Logic Fitness is actually a gym that is a one-on-one personal training gym only. For some people that might sound normal, but it's actually not. A lot of gyms are group fitness, small group, and personal training. And what Logic has done is we have actually gone all in on personal training and developed personal training programs that are actually individualized to each one of our clients. Now, why do I say actually? Because a lot of personal training, and I think since the beginning of personal training, since I've been around, I've heard, personal training programs, specialized programs, individualized training, and I hear this term, but it's not actually true and it's not actually happening. What happens is people show up, we work them out, and that's it. What Logic is about is actually bringing, and it's in the name, Logic, it's actually bringing thought, it's actually bringing science, it's actually bringing the things that work, right? When a client has a specific goal, the trainers at Logic know how to get to that goal. We're not going to do things outside of what is necessary for that person to get to where they want to go. Be it the training sessions that we do here, the home workouts that we give them, or the diet plans that we suggest to them. Everything encompasses what personal training is, and we just take care of our clients in a different way, and that's what Logic is really about. When I started Logic because I just believed that people needed a real personal trainer, and I believed that personal trainers needed a gym like this. So in the beginning, this gym is actually more suited for the personal trainer, and it was built for personal trainers by a personal trainer. What I mean for personal trainers is personal trainers are always looking for a place where they can just show up, work one-on-one with their clients, not worry about these crazy goals and quotas and, the drama of the gym and the pressures of the gym. And this gym does that. We've made a gym where people come in, they want a personal trainer. They come because they're looking for a personal trainer. So our job at Logic is to be what these people are looking for. And if there's one thing that Logic really comes down on is being a complete personal trainer. Something that we drive every single day is being a complete personal trainer, being a real personal trainer in all senses of the word and what it really means. And something that you're going to realize as you start working at Logic is that we define personal training a little bit different. Meaning that personal training, if you work at Logic, you have to understand that it encompasses other elements. It's not just you show up, you put them through the right workout, and that's it. I mean, it's about the communication, it's about the relationships, it's about the way that you move in a session, the way you make somebody feel when they come and work out with you, the reasons why they showed up, and the reasons why they stayed, the reasons why they told their friends to come work out with you. Right? All these things are part of personal training. How you talk to somebody so that they understand the value of the personal training. Right? All of these things are part of the way that we do things here. We are very passionate about personal training, and we're very passionate about doing personal training right, doing it better, doing it different, and making sure that when people come to Logic, it's like nothing that they've actually done before. And they're going to quickly realize that there's a lot more value in doing the personal training here with us and not at any other gym. So every time that I sit down and make notes, and any time that you, the trainer, and your coworkers sit down and make notes, you have to think, what makes my training different, and how can we keep pushing to always stay on top of the game and on top of personal training and have real value added to our personal training. I'm a big believer that if all you do is work people out, you're no different than a workout video, you're no different than an app on a phone, you're no different than them doing a yoga class versus a Zumba class versus a CrossFit class. There is no difference if all you're doing is working somebody out. You have to learn how to show value, how to get them to understand why what you're doing is important, and why it's going to work, and why you do it, how you do it. and then also adding the flavor of who you are to that personal training. It's all very important. So if you can understand all of these things that I'm talking about, Logic Fitness is going to be a great place for you to work. So that's what the gym's about. That's where I'm coming from. That's what I want for my trainers. I want a place where people can actually have a career in personal training. I want to provide that for people. You know, too long I heard people talk about personal training as a side thing, as barely getting by, as something that you do while you get your other career off the ground. But Logic Fitness is for people who want personal training to be their full-time thing. And that's what I created for everybody that works here, and that is my ultimate goal. You know, I can't promise that it'll happen because a lot of it is on you, and a lot of it does take time and sacrifice, but I do want you to know that my goal for you is to have a full schedule unlike other gyms can provide for you. But the way to do that is to always be learning, always be listening, and having an open mind to all the other elements that are going to be constantly presented to you as you go on this Logic journey. You know, there will be things that come up that you might have not thought of before, or that you've done differently before because you've worked at another gym or you read it in a different class or textbook. But Logic has a way, and it's the Logic way. So we are going to preach that as you train here. You know, there's a lot of things about our studio that's different because it is a private training studio, and it is a smart training studio, and it is a studio that is growing. So the elements that work outside of this gym don't always apply fully to the gym that we have here now. So that's something very important to keep in mind as you begin working here and being a personal trainer at Logic Fitness. So that's where I'm coming from. That's what Logic is for, is to give people real personal training. It's to give great personal trainers a chance at a real personal training gig, you know, and a real personal training lifestyle. So I'm here to help. We are all here to help each other. You know, this is a place where we want to grow together and not challenge each other. There is not a sense of competition at the gym, but more a growing together and helping each other out, and that's really what the gym's about. So that's the thought that I had when I started the gym, and I hope that if you share the same ideals and the same feelings about how personal training is and what it should be and what we can make it, then you will fit right in and you will love what we do at Logic. So thank you very much.